Hello and welcome to a review of the LEGO Roboriders set. This guy's name, as you can see by his tattoo on his forehead, is Onyx. He is one of the Roboriders. There are a few. I don't know how many there are. I think there's like 6 or 7. The Roboriders is a bit of a stopgap release between the Throwbots and Bionicle. I don't have a Bionicle on me. I don't have a Bionicle on me on hand, but you know the evolution. This guy is kind of a dead end. They're taking this sort of new system from the Throwbots, using some of those pieces and shapes, and making them into car dudes, which is cool. But it's just strange. I don't know. When I look at this design, it's not very crazy, but like just like thinking of them going from point A to B is kind of odd. Like these were marketed basically exactly the same way in terms of like, you know, Technic dudes. This is a Technic dude. Gotta love when Technic has got dudes, but Onyx is a dude. The Roborider have these cool heads pulled from the Slicers, and they also have their own weird launching gimmick, which I will get into. But looking at this guy, it's kind of a mess visually. You can tell that there's this big dark gray piece that is kind of the body of it, and everything else kind of feels like it's attached on. It's not the most organic looking thing, I can tell you that. I don't know if there's multiple colors of this, but dark gray works well enough for him, you know, because he's got black. I guess that's his entire color scheme, just dark gray and black, which isn't very exciting. But what is exciting is that he has glow-in-the-dark wheels, and these wheels are a little bit special because they also have printing, and maybe they shouldn't have bothered because it looks really awful. I don't know. I don't like the way the printing for the Roboriders series and the Slicer series just always looks off to me. I really don't like this. I have a few other ones. This one, some chainsaws, and this one has got some ropes. I mean, I don't hate them, you know. I like this piece. This is a cool piece. It's really weird the way they like have this like printed on, but like the plastic in the back is specifically molded to hold it. It's just very strange, and I don't see anybody collecting these discs. Like, there are people that collect the Throwbots discs, and everyone, you know, collects the masks for Bionicle, but I didn't even know these things existed, man. And there's a little game that comes to them. But let's continue our discussion about this. He's a motorcycle, and he's got this nice little wheel to bring him up. And he's actually pretty posable, which is kind of interesting because, you know, of course an action figure is posable. But I guess even despite this thing's strangeness, you know, being tied to the Slicers, I wouldn't expect him to be so posable. But here you go, you can make him go all the way up. I mean, there's this extent where you can do this because it's like at a certain point, it's like he can't really stand. He got to that point a long time ago. But it is very weird, and it's strange how this piece works. It's like, I don't know, it feels like it's like a piece adapted from a different context put into here, but I'm pretty sure this was made for Slicers, which is just strange. But yeah, if you can get it like this, you're a pretty cool Roborider fan. But yeah, you can also spin it back. It's very weird that this thing is connected to like a headpiece, because it makes it so it gets in the way when you're trying to spin it. Maybe it's like, it doesn't feel like quite right in terms of like where it lands at the end. Like, to me, this looks like you still need like one more rotation to get it all the way right. But that's kind of a nitpick. And another thing is that this thing all is powered by this rubber band, and this whole middle piece, this whole big body is meant to make this feature work, which is weird. And even then, you need a rubber band, and it feels a little bit weird and loose. But it does work. I'll give him that. And that's okay. He's got some lightsaber shooters. Pretty cool for that. But that's really all there is to say about him as a design. This has got to be... I don't know the other Roboriders that well. I don't know them at all, really. There's a few cool ones, I know, but this has got to be the most boring one. There's nothing to this guy. It's just black And that's it. An ugly face print, Onyx. Yeah, this is another face I have. I think it's from Roboriders. It could be from Slicers, but it just shows how these designs just feel samey when it comes to the faces. I'll be honest. I'm just not into that, but I've said that before. Now, let's look at the manual, and we will learn something new about the Slicers. Or not, Roboriders. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep messing with the name. I had to do different takes. Because of that, I kept forgetting what the name was. But let's put them up there. This is a very beat up manual for Onyx. I don't like this art. It's really hard to tell like what's going on. Like I always found these guys fascinating because I never really could tell what they looked like because the picture is just so muddled. It's like you look at I mean, I kind of felt this with the Throwbots. But like you look at this and you're like, you can tell what he is. You know, you can even tell his silhouette and how he moves. But there are some Throwbots that kind of feel like this, where it's like, what is even going on? And this is, yeah, it's odd. Here we have the initial big dark gray piece. In the back, you've got some lava. So I guess he's a lava creature or a metamorphous rock creature. It shows how you put the thing in. Flipping this thing's a little bit more difficult. This is so strange. You have this piece that is, again, a different type of plastic, I think. A thinner type of plastic. And you fold it into this little slot that carries the wheel. And you'd think this is a one and done, but no, it comes back later. That's the play feature. Yeah, step. Nothing really too crazy beyond that. You put in his head, put in this little stopper in his wheel, and yeah, it shows you how to fit him into the can, because this was the first line to have canisters, which Bionicle would later use. And the idea is that you, this is on a weird sort of slider kind of base, where you can slide it in and out. And the idea is that you slide it a little bit forward, but not too much. And you use that leverage. I guess it's upside down at the moment. Let me fix that. Is it upside down? Yeah, it is. And you use that and you unfold this, which feels very bad. And then, and then you hold it, and then you, wait, that doesn't work. Wait, am I doing it wrong? I guess you have it loose. How does this work? Wait, I'm so stupid. How does this work? How it doesn't bend? Oh, maybe it's not upside down. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? All right, let's try like this. Yeah, it bends. It bends like this. Maybe I bent it the wrong way. That's kind of scary to think about. Oh my god, did I bend it the wrong way? Please no. So you're supposed to be able to launch it. You can definitely. Oh, it's not upside down. Why am I so bad at this? I'm having a weird day today. Are you supposed to, how does it not bend like that? Do you hold him upside down? Oh, do you force it against the ground like that? Like, is that what they want? You launch it into the thing. You launch it into the stupid not stupid, I love the canisters. I'm having a day right now. I'm having a crazy day. Yeah, you launch it to the canisters. That's that. I'm sorry that I'm not going super into that. The reason is because look at these stress marks. This is not meant to be redone. This is very, I guess, it doesn't, I don't know, it feels wrong to do it this many times because it already looks like it's breaking. And I don't like that. I really don't like, you know, because in Lego, you're supposed to reuse everything. So having pieces that feel so stressed and broke, like they're about to snap already, is really bad. I really don't like that feeling. It's awful. And it kind of hurts these things because that's like the main play feature. That's the whole reason this gigantic thing exists, probably, you know, so can connect in, like it's a special connection to into this piece, which has a rib that goes into there. And it's all designed around this gimmick that's not even that cool. Like, I mean, it's fine, but it's like, really? Like, the Throwbots did that. Like, they throw the disc in there, but this is just a little bit weaker. Not to say that's awful. It was interesting learning about. I'll give it that. It was a learning experience. Let's look at the rest of the manual where we get to see all of the different guys. Let's see which one the rope guy is, because he's the only one that I feel like has legs. And actually, the chainsaw guy seems pretty cool, but I have a feeling he's lower. All right, so these are all the dudes. Is that the chainsaw guy? He's pretty powerful. He's got 5 power pips. Yeah, 5. And this guy, the other, that guy is kind of cool looking. These are in. Oh, that's all of them. Where's this guy? Maybe he's not from this wave or something. Oh no, he's here, and he's got 6 power pips. Very cool. Yeah, someone different designed these guys. It's kind of interesting how like a completely different team seems to be working on these Slicer Throwbot Technic projects. And there's also an alternate build in the back, which you can see here. Oh, that's weird. It shows you all the pieces, I guess, like a weird little graphic. And you can make this guy, who's more like a Throwbot than he is a Roborider, but he's kind of awkward. But you can build him. He's got a sword. Oh, you can use the launcher. He's got the shield as the lid of the Technic can. That's very cute. But yeah, here's the other ones. We can take a look at I guess there's 6. I thought there was at least 7, but we've got Swamp, who's pretty cool. Lime green, aqua, cool. Lava, who has the Tahu color scheme. Frost is pretty cool with his spears. Onyx is not very cool. He's very boring, but he's got glow-in-the-dark discs. So actually, let me see if I can show that off. See if I can. You can yeah, you can definitely see it there. It's glow-in-the-dark, man. It's glow-in-the-dark, and I love glow-in-the-dark stuff. So that's really like the #1 positive of this. Dust, he's pretty cool too. I like him. And Power, I don't know how I feel about him. He is kind of whatever. But yeah, these guys kind of have less out there color schemes than the Throwbots had. The Throwbots kind of went all over the place. While these guys feel very standard. It's like the Mario, the Mario tropes. Ice World, Desert World, Lava World, Power World. I don't even know if they have lore or anything. These images are very nice too of the other alternate builds that you can get on Lego.com. Unfortunately, I looked it up and the URL does not lead anywhere. So that is my Roboriders moment. I don't know, man. These are cool, but they're just not great. They're not perfect, and that's okay. I feel like when it comes to Lego, like especially of this era, I feel like every single set I own is just incredible. Like it's an amazing, wonderful experience. So it's kind of like a bit humbling when I get a set that's like, yeah, it's not bad, but it's not like great or anything. Because it kind of reminds me that the sets that are designed well are fun, and they are designed well, and I'm not just crazy, Roboriders help me evaluate the future and the prospects of such. And I don't know, it's kind of interesting that these guys are like a stopgap between Bionicle and Throwbots, but they really weren't. I didn't know about this until RR Slugger's video recently, but there was a second wave of Throwbots that was concurrent with these guys, so they really were just kind of like a dead end, evolutionary-wise. And I don't know, they're different. They're different. And I do appreciate that they're different in the world of Lego Technic, but they're just not my favorite guys. Like, I don't know, man. And that's all there is to say. Maybe I prattled on for too long. I'm sorry. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.